Hi everybody. Okay, so I'm gonna get rid of that real quick. Oh, to move the microphone closer to me. I'm not really prepared for this at all. Um, I was sort of reading, and I forgot that I was gonna do this at 2:30. It was 2:35, and I was like, oh, I was gonna do that. So, yeah. So, Um, so what we're gonna do is we are going to do the question and answer thing again. So we'll type the same thing we typed before. If you, oh, I don't know how to spell. Have any questions? Feel free to answer, or feel free to not answer because I have to answer. Okay, we want to pin this one. So let me go. Let me try and get it so that I can pin it. Okay. Alright. So, we're starting from where we left off, and we left off at 125. We did that one, so now we're on 126. So, which outfit in your closet have you worn more than any other? I don't know. Probably. Well, I've worn almost every outfit in my closet. It depends on how long I've had the outfit. I usually like rotate usually regularly. I don't like wear the same thing over and over again. So I would say probably the oldest thing that I have. Maybe, I don't know. When was the last time you screamed at somebody? So my this is not a bad thing, but my mom couldn't hear me. So I was yeah, she called me or something and was asking a question and she couldn't hear what I was saying. So I screamed my answer. It's not like a bad thing, but I was just, yeah. Do you own a pair of cowboy boots? No, because I'm not a cowboy. If you could have eyes in the back of your head, would you? Um, Maybe just so that I could say that I have eyes in the back of my head, I guess. If you only had 5 minutes in a grocery store, what would you buy? I don't know, as much as I could on my list. And probably the things that are like closest to the checkout. I wouldn't go like all the way to the back of the store, to the back corner, and try and work my way back. I'd go from the front and try and work as far as I could back. And then I would check out and then I would leave. So I'd probably only get a few things. If you got stranded on a desert island with only 3 items, what would they be? Okay, so I'm pretty sure this is not allowed, but probably food, water, and some sort of book. I don't know which book. I would probably, I don't know how I would figure that out, but I would. Who knows you best? Probably, aside from me, probably either my mom or my dad, because I see them the most. Maybe my friends. I don't know. Where do you see yourself in 10 years? I see myself on the moon. No, I don't. I see myself probably at a okay job making money. Yeah. What makes you feel unstoppable? Like, Friday nights. Those are just like, those just make me feel unstoppable and like amazing. So, what is your biggest fear? probably spiders. I feel like that's like the default answer that anyone would say, but I don't really have many fears, so that would probably be the biggest one because it's the one that I've had for the longest period of time. When I was little, I was like, what's wrong with spiders? They're great. But then as I got older, you know, I decided that spiders aren't the best thing. Okay, so who is the smartest person you know? Probably all of my friends and most of the people in my family. Some of the people in my family, I don't know. But most of my friends are really smart. Okay, what is your favorite family holiday tradition? Well, we have a tradition of collecting nutcrackers, and that is pretty fun. So, okay, what is the essential quality in a romantic relationship? This question is pretty interesting. I don't know why I put this one in here. Okay, the essential quality in a romantic relationship is probably trust. And for the other person to be an actually good person. Not like they don't have to be like perfect, but they shouldn't be like they should be like somewhat of a good person. And someone that if you're down, they can lift you up, and so that the relationship's not just one-sided. You don't want a one-sided relationship with anyone. It doesn't have to just be romantic. Okay. So if you could go back and change one thing about your past, what would it be? I would probably, I don't know, probably would have started reading books earlier than I did. Which is more important, beauty, power, or money? I'd say it really just depends on what you want to do, or like what. It depends on what circumstance you're talking about. But probably neither. Because all of those are equally bad. Like, money sometimes destroys people, power destroys people, and then beauty's not like a bad thing, but it can destroy other people. It's not going to destroy the person, but it can destroy other people. And I'm just going really deep. We're going to move on to the next one. What is your biggest regret? Maybe not starting a YouTube channel sooner? I don't know. Do you think people are mostly good or mostly evil? I think that I try to think that people are mostly good, but when you look at this world, usually you see a lot of evil people, and it's really sad what this world is turning into. I'm sorry, it's just getting so deep, but that's just how I feel. But I hope that this world can get to a better place where that we do have mostly good people. Where do you think that wasn't even, how is that, where do you think, that's not even part of the, okay. Where do you go when you need fresh inspiration? I don't really go anywhere. I just go about my normal day because usually I can find stuff. Maybe I go to YouTube and try and find some inspiration. It depends on what you're talking about, though. If you're talking fresh inspiration for writing my book or fresh inspiration for YouTube, those are two separately different things. And fresh inspiration for maybe crocheting or reading. It could be a whole number of things, so it just really depends. But if you're talking about YouTube, usually I go on YouTube or YouTube Studio, because usually the YouTube people, like the creators or the people that work for YouTube, they have really good ideas, and then the actual content creators on YouTube have okay ideas. What's your What's your philosophy on life? Do as much as you can, because this might seem a little bit like cringy, but you do only live once. And unless you believe in reincarnation or coming back, like any of that stuff, but I believe that you only live this one life as this person. I can't come back as myself. If I was reincarnating as something, I would come back as something else. I don't come back as myself. So I'm going to live as myself as much as I can until the very end. And do what makes you happy, because you only live once. YOLO! Do you like diving into the deep end or easing your way into the water, literally or figuratively? I think we should talk both sides, like literally and figuratively. So let's talk literally. If we're talking literally, I like to dive into the deep end of the pool, because it's just so much better. Like when you ease your way into the water, it's just like, it takes so much longer. And like, then you have this lost time, because you only have so much time in the water. You can't spend your entire life in the water. Why would you just ease your way into the water? That's just wasting a bunch of time, and I don't have time usually. So, and if we're talking figuratively, sometimes I like to ease my way into the water, and sometimes I like to dive into the deep end. Usually I feel like I'm more of a person that eases my way into the water when we're talking figuratively, but it really just depends on what situation we're talking about. We just keep coming back to it depends. I feel like. What's one thing you would change about yourself? I think I want to be taller. I think I'm 5'1" or 5'2", and I'd love to be taller, because I'd love to be able to reach things better. I mean, I'm not like super short, but I'm not super tall either. I'd like to be a little bit more average. I don't feel like I'm average height. I don't know. Have you ever had a moment of deja vu? Yes, in a sense. Let's look up the meaning just to make sure that we know. No. Meaning. Okay. Yeah. So I feel like this sometimes, like, you have this feeling that you've already experienced something. Like, I'll be walking into a room and I'm just like, I feel like I've been here before. Maybe it's been like in a dream or something. Probably. But yeah, I have had a moment of deja vu before. What legacy do you want to leave on Earth once you're gone? Well, I have an idea that I'm going to be immortal, and so I love how this is when you leave Earth, because I'm going to leave Earth and I'm going to go to a different planet and I'm going to live forever. It's not saying once you're dead, it's saying once you're gone. So, but yeah, let's be more serious. Once I do die, I want to leave a legacy of being a good person. I don't want to be someone who says, "Oh, did you hear about her? She was a horrible person," and you want to strive to not be like her. I'd want people to strive to be like me, not try to be me, but try to go with what concepts I have, like live for yourself and stuff like that. I feel like this is really deep. Okay, so what gives you hope? Maybe my friends, and sometimes books give me hope. Have you ever had your heart broken? Okay, so no. And yeah. Have you ever broken someone's heart? Um, I haven't really ever been in a relationship before. So not like the sense of breaking up with them, but I don't know if I've actually broken someone's heart before while I'm talking to them or something. I might have. I don't know. I've never no one's actually ever came out and told me you broke my heart or something. I don't know. So, um, one second, I'm just replying to this one person who said that they subbed. So thank you. Well, I should have said the other person. I don't know how to say their name. It's BL73B3RRY. Thank you. And then thank you to Christian too. Okay. What was your most embarrassing moment? I'd say most of my life is my embarrassing moment. Next question. If you could time travel, would you go to the past or the future? And that's supposed to be a question mark. I probably hit the thing wrong. Okay. So, if I could time travel, I think I'd go to the future. Just because I already have a sense of what the past was like, but no one really knows what the future is going to be like. Well, people can have their assumptions on what the future is going to be like, but no one's actually been there yet because it's not the future. And the past, people have already been there, and that's happened. Like, you know what's happened. You might not know, like, what people were thinking at the time if they haven't came out and said it, but I think I'd learn more knowledge by going to the future because I've already learned a lot about the past with history and stuff. How do you show kindness to others? Usually I just do really simple things like opening doors for others and just trying to be as nice as I can and trying to spread kindness and not trying to put people down. I'm trying to build people up. So, what is your definition of success? Okay, so I sort of want to look up Google's definition of success. Yeah, I sort of want to build off of what Google or Oxford Languages said because it's not technically Google, it's from Oxford Languages. But I'd say that you have to. Success is more of like an accomplishment of something that has happened. So a success is like an accomplishment. I think Google said it better than I would ever get to say it. So thank you, Google. Or thank you, Oxford Languages. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, what is the best advice someone has ever given you? The best advice someone has ever given me. I've gotten a lot of good advice. Maybe. Well, it's not someone who's really come out and said, hey, you, this is advice I want to give you. But I've heard this somewhere, I don't remember where, but just to live your life to the fullest. It's been given to me. They didn't give it to me on purpose, but it was given to me through my ears. Yeah. Do you typically follow your heart, or your head? Usually my head because that's smarter. And I really haven't had much times where I've chosen between the two. I feel like my head is more a safe option. What are you most grateful for in your life? Probably the great community I have around me, my friends, and my family. And my amazing pets. Yeah. Do you have a best friend? Yes. Yes, I do. If you've ever watched my channel before, you know that I don't say their name, but I call them Chaos. They have been my best friend since almost forever, and they have been amazing. Okay. Is it easy for you to accept help when you need it? Usually, but it depends on what kind of help I need. Like help with schoolwork. Sometimes I don't need. If I was going to accept help, usually I'd do it from the computer. I don't usually raise my hand and say, "Teacher, I need help." I'd usually ask the computer, but if the computer doesn't know, then I would ask my teacher after that. Do you think dreams have hidden meanings? Why or why not? Yes. And the why for that is because I feel like dreams are sort of foreshadowing what's going to happen or something of that sort for me. So, yeah. Do you believe in reincarnation? Like I said, I forget which one it was, but I believe that people think that they can be reincarnated. I don't myself really believe in reincarnation. How do you define beauty? I define beauty as more of a concept and not as looks. I think beauty is more of the inside. You can meet the worst looking person and they can still have as much beauty as the best looking person on this planet, I think. Do you think brains or looks are more attractive? Definitely brains, because people with good looks usually are interesting. Do you believe in second chances? It depends on what the person did. Usually I do believe in second chances, but if this person did something that's almost unforgivable, like let's say you're a mom and this person comes and kidnaps your kid, and then the police get the kid and bring it back to you, and then the person comes back to your house and say, "Can you give me a second chance?" I don't think I would give them a second chance because I wouldn't want my kid to get stolen again. If you could snap your fingers and make the world a better place, what would you do? I would think it so I would do it so that wait, snap. Okay. So no one can starve again, because I think it's sad how people in this world are starving. And I want to make sure that happens to no one. So I don't know why I feel like I'm going to cry, but I think it's sad how people do starve. Would you rather someone be honest and hurt your feelings or lie to protect them? I would rather someone be honest and hurt your feelings, because if you have someone who's going to lie all the time to protect your feelings, I don't think that's a good person to have around in your life. Because if they're saying they're being truthful, you can't tell if they are or they aren't. And I don't think that's a very good person to have around you. How can someone lose your trust? By losing my trust. By doing something, maybe by just lying to me, like in the other one. If they keep lying to me repeatedly and I have to learn it from someone else that they've been lying to me, then I would try and separate that person from my life, and they would definitely lose my trust. And I think people lose my trust, but doesn't mean I'm gonna separate them from my life, because I'd rather give people second chances than just have one opinion of someone, like a first impression, and then just say. Because I wouldn't, it's really the thought of treat everyone how you want to be treated. I wouldn't want someone, I If I lost someone's trust, I wouldn't want them to just shut me out because I did one thing bad. I would want them to give me a second chance. So I have to see it from their point of view too. If you could play one song every time you walked into a room, what would it be? I actually want to look on my phone. So, I like this song. I like the song Royals, and I think it would be like Royals by, I'm sorry if I butcher this, Lordi, and I don't know. And I like the song Whatever It Takes. Can you imagine that when I walk into the room? Whatever it takes. Oh. Sorry, I'm just responding to a comment. Where'd it go? Oh, I didn't send it. Just me. Okay, so, next question. Why is sandwich meat round when bread is square? Just so that kids can learn about shapes. I don't know. I feel like I keep joking around because some of these questions are just like so deep and it's so hard to think about. I think because it's easier to maybe it's easier to make meat round. And bread I feel like it might be easier to make square. And so that you have like extra bread. I don't know. Who is the fifth person on your missed calls? Well, I don't have any missed calls, so I'm just going to look on my phone app right now and see who's on my recents. Or actually, I can look at my missed calls. Actually, my dad on the 7th of December. I don't remember that day at all. Okay, if animals can talk, which species would be the nicest? I don't know, because sometimes you think people are nice and then they turn out to be mean. Like, I'm trying not to go off of which animal I think looks the nicest, because maybe lions are the nicest, or maybe sharks would be the nicest. You really don't know. But maybe I'll just have to say dogs because they're just like the nicest. Sorry, I just patted? Pet? I don't know. I just patted. We'll just say patted. I just patted my dog on the head. Okay. Have you ever dreamed of going to another planet? No. But I've thought about it. I've not actually fell asleep and dreamed. Maybe I have and I just forgot. Because sometimes you forget your dreams. So, I don't know, maybe I have. But I don't know. Sorry, I have to go back to the chat on here. I'm just making sure that no one else is here. Okay, so like I said before, I've thought of it, but I don't think I've actually ever dreamed of it. So, which superpower would you never want to have? I don't know. I think I'd like all the superpowers. Maybe like a superpower where you turned into a rat? I don't know. I wouldn't want a superpower that I couldn't control, because then I feel like I'd be using that superpower all the time, even if it was a bad one. Do you think someone could live forever? I'd say not right now, but maybe in the future. Like when our technology is better, maybe we'll have people turned into AI or something. AI taking over the world. How many pairs of pants do you own? I don't know, 10? 15? I'm not going to go in my dresser and count them. What is the highest number you've ever counted? It's had to be when I was trying to fall asleep. I know that. Maybe 1,000? A couple thousand? What question do people ask you that you dislike? If people look at my face and say that I'm okay, I think I would tell you if I'm not okay. I don't need you to keep repeatedly asking me, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? Your face doesn't look okay. Are you okay? I think I would tell you if I'm not okay. If a bald person works in a restaurant, do you think they still need to wear a hairnet? Yes, because of equality. And maybe they have like something on their head or something, or like grease. You just want to make sure that everyone is treated the same. What is your favorite sleeping position? I like to like sleep on my right side, like on the actual side. But sometimes I switch to my left side. I don't sleep on my stomach or my back though. What have you forgotten today? My brain. I don't think I've actually forgotten anything, to be truthful, because I've just been at home all day, so I don't think I've forgotten anything. Oh, wait, I forgot to start this exactly at 2:30. Got it. Do you think you would be friends with a clone of yourself? Why or why not? I don't think I would. And why not? Because I think one of me is already enough for one to handle. When did time begin? I like to believe that there was a Big Bang, so I'd say the Big Bang. But if we're talking like when did like AD begin, or what's the other one? Is it AC? No, it's Common Era. It's CE. I would say like when it became ADCE is when time technically began. But if we're talking about like time, like it's 3:16 and 47 seconds. I'd say that became created probably a really, really long time ago, because a long time ago they had like sundials and stuff. I want to know, when did time begin? Did time begin? 14 billion years ago. What was there before time? Initial singularity. It's the earliest period of time in the history of our universe. It began without time? Oh no. If time became 14 billion years ago and this became 13.8 billion, so there was time for the Big Bang, but it was before. That's cool. Did you ever eat Play-Doh as a kid? I think I tried to, but then my parents stopped me. What is the weirdest text message you've ever gotten? Let's look through my text messages. Probably one that my friends sent. I have interesting friends. Some interesting friends. Mary Chrysler. That's interesting. That was on Christmas. I probably gotten weirder than that, but that's the one that's like the most recent that I can find in this one group chat with some of my friends. It's called like, it's not called the 0.5 group chat, but we did 0.5s of each other. My one friend did that, and then he made the group chat of all of us. Do you think you're a good kisser? Probably not. Do you have a secret hunch about how you will die? No, I actually don't. Maybe just from old age? I don't know. My grandma has dementia, so maybe I will get that in. I don't know. Because I think you can get that from genes, right? Is a hot dog a sandwich? Yes, because it has meat and then, well, you don't need meat to make a sandwich, but I still believe that it is a sandwich. What is invisible but you wish people could see? My feelings, so they wouldn't have to ask about my feelings. Well, I don't know if I'd want to have everyone see my feelings. I wish certain people could see my feelings and certain of my feelings, so they wouldn't keep annoying me like some of the people that attend my school. Okay. What's the worst name for an amusement park? Anything that has to do with maybe barfing, because you don't want anything like that in an amusement park. I'm sorry if anyone is eating that is watching this. If the police arrest you with no explanation, what would your friends and family assume you had done? Whoa. There was this one time where my friends were trying to tell everyone what they thought they would do to be a criminal. And my friend told me they thought that I would do arson. I don't know. But I don't know what my family would say. I'd have to ask. I should have asked my mom last night when I was doing this. How many times do you think you lie in a day? I haven't lied at all today. So that's good. I don't think I lie that much in a day. Maybe once, twice, a few times. It really depends. What music video can you watch over and over again without getting bored? I like the You Need to Calm Down by Taylor Swift one. What's worse, no hair or no teeth? Probably no hair, because you can just wear a wig. And with no teeth, you can't really eat unless you want dentures. And my grandpa got dentures, and he had to like relearn how to eat food again, and I wouldn't want to have to do that. So I would rather have great teeth and just wear a wig, because then you can change your hairstyle all the time. But I don't know how expensive wigs are. If someone looked through your internet search history, what would be the weirdest thing they'd find? Maybe me searching something about, I don't know. I search a lot of weird things. like one time I searched why were there only 13 colonies in social studies class. Good thing I didn't say that out loud, though. Well, I was talking to my friends about it, but I think they thought I was weird too. Okay, what's the best Wi-Fi network name you've seen? Well, it's not the best, but it's the funniest. Okay, so I was at my friend's house. I'm pretty sure it was my friend's house. I don't know. I was somewhere. Let's just say that. I was somewhere. And I looked at because I was trying to connect to the Wi-Fi somewhere, and I saw your mom as someone's Wi-Fi name. That was great. Have you ever tried to look cool in front of someone and failed? All the time. What are you talking about? What's the silliest way you've injured yourself? Well, I have like this, I don't remember which elbow it is, but I have this scar on one of my elbows. This is my left elbow. I had to look. Okay, so I have this scar on my left elbow. So it was a hot day. I was like 6, 7, 5, 8. I don't know. I just keep jumping around with numbers. But it was one of those. And there was music on it, and I really liked the song. I think it was Can't Stop the Feeling. It might have been, I don't know. I have a bad memory, I guess, now. I used to have a really good memory, but I think it sucks now. Okay, so I think I was trying to dance backwards, so I was running backwards on the pavement or like the sidewalk for a driveway, and I fell back on my elbow, and I like broke it open or something, and now I have this scar that's never gonna go away. And when I like stretch my arm out and like make it straight, you can sort of see it. So if you ever meet me in person, you probably wouldn't know if it's me because I don't show my face, but you'd see that when I have my arm stretched out. You should look at my left elbow and see that little scar. Another thing I was talking about in the other one was we were in second grade. I was standing on a fence because everyone else was doing it. We were at a farm, and we were standing on this horse fence thing. Everyone was doing it, so I decided to do it too. I guess if people jumped off a bridge, I would do that. But I was standing there. A horse came up to me. It licked my little shin, and then it bit me. And that was a pretty silly way to injure myself because I shouldn't have done that. But I was in second grade. So let's take into account that I was probably I was 7 or 8. Yeah. If you got banned from the library, what would be the reason behind it? I probably would have tried to sleep in the library, and I probably would have hid so I could sleep in the library and read all the books. Yeah. Maybe that's the way I would have got arrested too. Do you think penguins have knees? I don't know. Can we look at a penguin? Penguin. Do birds have knees? I think they do. Can we look it up though? I'm gonna tell myself that I can. Penguin. Oh my god, it's right here! They do! Oh my god, it's actually a book by David Feldman? How many pages is this book? It was released. Oh my god, I need to get this book. Why doesn't milk in the refrigerator ever taste as cold as the water or soda? Oh my god, I need to buy this book. How do I buy this book? Where can I buy this book at? How many pages is it? We need to go. Oh my god, we can buy it at Barnes & Noble. I should go to Barnes & Noble and buy this book. Even though I think I'm too old to read this book. I'll try and read it for my reading challenge. I want to see what my ELA teacher would say. Oh, it came out. It was originally published and then it actually came out? I don't know what that means. Okay. So, why is it called lipstick if it... I did this at 10 last night, so my brain was a little crazy. Why is it called lipstick if it doesn't stick your lips together? Because it's a stick. Like, lipstick. Let me look it up. Lipstick. Oh, not shopping. I need images. Okay. So you can see, it's a stick of a shade of a color that makes your lips a different color. Lipstick plant? What is that? Is there an actual lipstick plant? Does it make lipstick? Makes lipstick? I don't know. Oh. Yeah, that's made from wax. What is that? I want to know what that is. Oh, I thought that said earwax. I'm so glad that's not earwax. So that's what lipstick is made from, everybody. It's surprising. Okay. What's the benefits? What's the side effects? Alright, we need to get back on topic. Okay, what is the goofiest or weirdest thing you did as a kid? Most of the things I did when I was a kid were weird. If you could see my face right now as I'm trying to think. Maybe... Oh, I remember. I don't know why I raised my hand, but I remember. So, my friends and I, in like first grade, we decided, we were like, this is cool. What we're gonna do is we're gonna eat some dandelions. So we used to eat dandelions. I think we would eat I don't know. Are dandelions toxic? Oh, they're not poisonous. Thank God. That's why I'm still here, guys, because dandelions aren't toxic. Okay. So what we are going to do now is we're going to go to the next one. I don't know why I said it like that. Is it weird for an adult... I'm going to pretend I didn't say that. Okay, so is it weird for an adult to sleep with a stuffed animal? No. You can do whatever you want to do. You shouldn't be judged based on what you want to do. like treat others how you want to be treated, people. I don't think people actually know that. They learn that in like kindergarten and then they never think about it ever again. I think about it though. What was the last thing you searched on Google? Probably something. Oh, wait. I want to do Google from. I'm going to go on my phone. I'm going to do Google from when I wasn't on stream. Okay. I don't know if I should say this. No. Okay. So. What we are going to do is we're going to say the last thing I searched on Google, and we're not going to try and laugh. Okay. So the last thing I actually searched was arson to make sure that that's what my friends were talking about. But that was actually in the video, so we have to do something that's not from the video. And this was I'll say it louder for you guys to hear. Girl, look at that body in Spanish. Okay, I said it. Now I'm not going to say it again. And we're not going to give you backstory on why that is there. I'm just going to say La clase de español. And what's the most ridiculous lie someone has ever told you to your fave? I don't know. To my fave. To my face. I don't know. I don't think anyone has really ever lied straight to my face. Maybe they have and I just didn't know. But not that I recall. Someone probably did. I don't know. Have you ever eaten food on the ground? I've eaten food that touched the ground because I was a slightly smaller person. I believed in the 5-second rule. So I think I might have dropped my food on the ground on purpose. But if my food did happen to touch the floor, it would be a 5-second rule. Okay. So what I did all of this at like 11 last night because I think this was the point where it was actually 11 because I type pretty slow, guys. What is your favorite slang? Okay, so my friend made this up. Shout out to you, person in my social studies class and my science class. This is technically not like one slang word, it's many. Well, it's actually with words, but it's Slay Queen Girl Boss Yas. That's my favorite. And don't copyright me for that. I don't know, I'm pretty sure he made that up. Yeah, I think I'm the only one watching this part though, so. How would you describe your face if you could only use vegetables for reference? Can I get some vegetables, water? Vegetable. Oh good, it's giving me a chart. Perfect. Okay, so I have to pick something off this chart. Okay. Oh, my face looks like an onion. It does. Wait. It does. It so does. My face really does look like an onion. If you could see my face right now, you would know that my face does look like an onion. Okay. So next question. Before making a phone call, do you rehearse what you're going to say? Depends on who I'm talking to. Usually I have a reason for calling someone, so I usually rehearse how I'm going to ask them. So usually, yes. Do you have any phobias? I have the spider one. I don't know. Phobia name. I think it's arachnophobia. Arachnophobia. It's not. I don't really have an irrational fear of spiders, but it's sort of up there with irrational. I just don't like them. Like one time I saw a spider in my bed before I was about to go to bed. I slept on the couch that night. No way I'm sleeping on that bed. Do you believe you should do one thing every day that scares you? No. Do what makes you happy. You don't have to do something that scares you just because you think that it will be beneficial or good. If you don't think it's going to be a good thing for you, then don't do it. Have you ever broken a bone? No. I don't think I have. I've twisted my ankle though. Do you follow trends? Not in the sense like I watch a YouTube short and then I'm like, oh my god, I have to do this right now, oh my god. Not like that, but if I see something, it really depends. I don't follow trends on purpose, like just to go along with the crowd, to be a follower, but I do follow trends if I think they're worth doing. Like sometimes I like to do like the hair clip thing. I used like a little trick or hack. It's like you put your hair in a ponytail and then you spread it and then you go through the little hole that's there and then you clip it up. I was trying to do it along with while I was saying it, but I don't have a hair test, so I was sort of just using my hand. Now my hair is probably all tangled, which is great. Do you ever binge watch Netflix? I used to when I was a littler, but I don't really watch Netflix as much as I used to. I usually watch Max or Disney Plus or Prime Video. Not Netflix as much anymore because I'm not really into Stranger Things and Wednesday and all that stuff. But if I were to watch Netflix, I would rewatch shows that I watched as a kid and I would laugh. Okay. So, sorry, I'm just making sure that I can stay up to date with the chat. No one's chatted in a while, but do you respond to texts quickly? I try to respond as fast as I can. If I can't, then I do my best. If I don't have my phone on me, then I'm not going to respond to the text. I usually don't avoid texting someone. Do you have a YouTube channel? If I don't, then what is this all about? Can you write in cursive? I don't know, can I? Not really. I can only write my name. I wonder if I can write this channel name. I should try. Do I have paper? No, I used to have paper in this drawer in my desk, but now I just have a bunch of other stuff. And I don't know where paper is. I have $1 on my desk, but I'm not going to write on that. I don't know. But I think I can write somewhat. My friend Chaos, she's amazing at writing in cursive. We'll be in class and she'll just start taking notes in cursive, and I was like, okay. I wish I could do that. Do you think pickup lines work? No, they don't. But they are so funny. There's this one kid. I think he might have a crush on my friend, but he said truth or dare to my friend, and she said truth. And he said, give me your number. And, and then she said, no, I'll do dare. And then he's like, I dare you to give me number. It was hilarious. Have you ever kept a journal? Yes, I have. And then I forget to write in it. And then I just have 1 page of a journal filled out. And then the next year I'm like, oh my God, guys, I'm going to write in a journal. So then I write like 5 days and then I'm done. I just don't have the time. Do you ever talk to yourself in your head? Yes. I tell myself, be cool, be cool, be cool. And then I end up looking like an idiot. I'm pretty sure that's what I am. Okay, so would you like to be famous? I would like to be famous just so that I can be a role model for people, but like in a sense of paparazzi, no. And then like the crazy fans, I don't know. Are you a good singer? What do you think? Do, re, mi, fa, so, fa, mi, re, do, so, do. I don't think I'm that good of a singer. No. Do you consider yourself a good dancer? I've done dance, not competitive dance, but I've done just normal dance classes. I'm doing 5 this year. I've done it since I think the year before kindergarten, so a pretty long time. So I consider myself a good dancer like that, but if I'm at like a school dance and I'm just like, and they're just like, dance, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna move my arms all around the room and my legs, and I'm gonna look like my arms and legs. Yeah, I'm not gonna look that great. Do you have any trophies or awards that you've won? Yes, I have many. I'm not gonna share what they are though. Can you play chess? Yes. That does not mean that I'm good at it though. Do you believe in love at first sight? Yes, I believe that you can love someone at first sight and believe like, oh my God, I'm in love, but I don't know if that's gonna stay love for your entire life. Okay, so now we're on to vloggerpro.com. Before we were doing scienceofpeople.com. So yeah, now we're on to vloggerpro.com because I ran out of things. Have you ever been in the snow? Yes, it snows. Do you have your childhood teddy bear? I actually didn't have a childhood teddy bear. I had a bunny, and I stopped using it. I don't remember when, but it is in my room. I can actually see it in the corner. I would dress it too, because I would buy like a matching set of clothes so that I could have this nightgown and Bunny could have the same nightgown. What's your opinion on reality TV shows? I think they're horrible and they give people too much trauma and the producers are crazy. Have you ever cried at a film? I cried at this one dog one. I think it was called Dog's Way Home or something. It was so sad. What is one item you can't leave home without? I'd usually say my phone. Do you believe in karma? Sort of. Not really, though. Would you rather have an American accent or a British accent? I would rather have a British accent because that sounds so cool. Hello, everybody, and I am British. That is not a British accent, but I got a southern accent. I hope that's southern. Short hair or long hair? Long hair, because I usually always have had long hair. One time my mom cut my hair and she cut it way too short. That was an experience. I did not like short hair. I like how that you don't have to really have it up. And that day I went in the pool and it was just like easier. My mom says it makes me look older. I don't think so. Can you whistle? I don't know if you could hear that. But I can whistle if you couldn't hear that. Do you have any birthmarks? If so, I think that's supposed to say if so. If so, where? I have one on my foot. It is a heart. How and where do you prefer to study? I usually like to use Quizlet a lot. Either that or doing the paper copy. Or, yeah. And then where, I like to study in my bed or on the couch or at my desk. I can really study anywhere. It just has to be quiet. Like if you're making too much noise, I'm going to leave the room and I'm going to find somewhere else to study because I think that's more important. Yeah. When is the last time that you cried? A couple of weeks ago. Maybe it was like a month ago. I don't know. Where did you meet your best friend? At school. Can you tap dance? Yeah, that's one of the dances I do. I just did I did a 7-tap riff. You should look up what a riff is. Okay, so I feel like everyone should know how to do at least some of the basic tap moves. Like shuffle, 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 shuffle. I feel like I just do paradiddles all the time. There's this one combo that we did with paradiddles that was just like single, single, triple, single, single, triple, 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 double, double, single, double, double, single, 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 double, double step. Can you solve a Rubik's Cube? But I just said, can you solve a Rubik's Cube? But, okay. I was going to say another word, but then I forgot. Okay, no. I have Rubik's Cubes, though. Because I tried to figure out how to solve them, and then I realized that I cannot. But my friend Chaos can. What was your last dream about? Oh, my God. Something. What's your height? Either 5'1" or 5'2". I don't know for sure. Maybe I'm 5'3". I don't know. The last time I was at the doctor's was a few months ago, so maybe I did grow. I really highly doubt it, though. What's your shoe size? It's like an 8.5 or a 9. Are you used to speaking to a camera? Well, I usually speak to either my microphone or just to the wall. I usually don't speak to a camera. But I am used to speaking to a camera. I feel like it's pretty easy because it's just like you're talking to yourself. Sometimes my friends will watch my videos and I just act like I'm talking to them when I do some of my videos in shorts. I don't really think about who could be watching the videos. I just think like I'm just gonna put it out there for anyone who wants to watch. What were the main fears of starting this channel? That I wouldn't get far and that I wouldn't and that I would get a lot of hate, but I don't think I've really gotten any hate so far. And I really like the community that's been surrounded by me on YouTube, and we have 34 subscribers. I just got 2 more today. Wow, wait, I think I have it right here. I know, we went yesterday, 2 days ago we had 30 and now we have 34. I'm so, thank you guys. I don't know who subscribed, but I just looked at my phone because I'm on the live chat, just making sure that no one's saying anything. I think I'm really one of the only ones tuned in though. Okay. Yeah, so I've been answering people if they say stuff. 8 views? Wow. Okay. So, why should people follow your channel? Because I try to post content that is true to me and stuff that I like gaming or I was about to say gaming then video games. I don't do much of gaming, but mostly my channel is really book based. Let me look at some of my shorts just to get some inspiration and what my videos are about. I don't think I really remember my videos. Okay, so shorts. The title is hilarious. Yeah, I like to do put a finger down. I've done some trends, a bunch of stuff about books. I did Happy Birthday Friend. I just do stuff that's happening. Oh, that roller coaster is. See, look. Yeah, that didn't. I don't know if that even. So, I just follow it if you like books, if you like gaming, and if you like someone who is crazy. On the channel, are you going to show your real personality or are you a character? I try my best to show my real personality, but sometimes I act like a character. I sometimes try to act happy or like act, I don't know, more enthusiastic than I am about certain things. But when I'm talking about books, I usually am the amount of enthusiastic that I am. Okay, so what is the lamest dad joke that you've heard? Well, my dad has like a mug of dad jokes. One of the ones I like is I never really liked facial hair and then it grew on me because you don't like facial hair and then it grew on you like you liked it or something. I just think that's funny. Subscribe 2 hours? Wait. We've been doing this for 2 hours? Wait, aren't we live right now? Why does it say added that? Oh my god, why is it so blurry? Can you guys see anything? Oh my god, I'm so sorry if it's so blurry. Let me look at my phone. Oh my god, it's pretty blurry. Why is it so blurry? Oh, it's not blurry. I think I was just full screened on that. Yeah, it's just these knots finally catching up. It's like before or something. So we're about to end the stream. We are going to keep going for, I don't know, maybe like, it depends, 5 minutes. We got through all of our questions. That was the last one. See, you gotta think, that took me a really long time. Like if we zoomed out all the way. How do I zoom out all the way? Look at this. It's like 6 pages of stuff that we went through in, what, 3 hours? I'm about to end because I am reading. I can actually look it up for you guys. I want to know when you guys realize what it is. Oh, there it is. Bye. I'm reading this book. Yeah. I am on page, wait. Give me a minute. Trying to get the book. It's pretty heavy. I'm on page, I think, 96. Because I was reading it before I started this stream. That's why I got really confused. And thank you to, BL73B3RRY, Christian and Cheverton, I think. I don't know. For being here. Let's look at our stream health. We're excellent. Our stream is healthy. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. What are these? Oh yeah, I did this before. Let's add some hearts. Heart, everybody! See how fast. Oh, you can click on it in the space. Oh my god, you can see. You're about to see it going really fast. Did the hearts for a really long time. Stream is about to end. Thank you all for tuning in. We may or may not stream tomorrow. Depends on my schedule. Video. A new video should be coming out on New Year's Eve. We might stream then too. Oh, we're almost out of space. Game over. How do you do this? Start a poll. Do you think I should do another Q and A week? Was this enough? Maybe. I don't give a care in the world. Okay. Hurry up, guys. Please, please. I want to see your guys' reaction. How do you start? I don't know what this is. And Q&A, I don't know what that is. Maybe I'll vote. I should vote. How do I look at the poll? It's not showing the poll on my phone. Don't know. I guess I'll see you guys later. Let's see if there's anyone even here. I don't think there is. Yeah, it's just me. But please, please, you. And we are ending the stream because I gotta read more of Eclipse, because I gotta finish the series in a few days, because I gotta finish Harry Potter before the end of break. And I haven't even started the second book of that. I'm only reading the original series of Twilight, like the 4 books. I'm not going with the other ones, like the one with Edward's point of view. I don't really care to read that. I mean, I might read it in the future. I don't know. Depends on how I feel in the future. So I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow. I don't know what my plan is for tomorrow. I don't know what I'm doing. But hopefully I'll see you guys then. It was supposed to be a category of that. End stream. Go. Bye, everybody.